Anyway, I wanted to check in on everybody before I went to bed. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm for once I really don't know what to say. I had planned on here really to really just come on here, and I was hoping that I could get a few of you just to sit with me and soak with me. Um, Pray for some of you. Pray for your families, and just take a moment to be grateful. Take a moment to be thankful, and sometimes just sit. I know I'm not really making any sense. I'm on slow mo right now because I just had a wonderful bath and I just had a um, amazing experience. And I want to thank all my new subscribers. Um, I know that my channel will not meet some of your expectations. And what I mean by that is I have people that have subscribed to me. 'Cause I've had somebody tell me, and I am not fitting to change for nobody. This is not a page about anything specific, but I do come on here a lot and I talk about, you know, some of the amazing things that I have experienced in my life. I talk about some of the not so amazing things that I have experienced in my life. And what I mean by expectations is I have had people um and it doesn't hurt my feelings because I pat myself on my back about who I am and about my growth and where I'm at. Um, I'm not going to apologize. If someone came to see ghetto ratchetness, I mean, I have come on here and expressed how I felt about a situation or something that has happened to me, and I've been angry and I've said several curse words and I've been like really agitated and because it's my channel and I feel like I can do that, you know, like vent. Um, I know that some people subscribe looking for, you know, um, you know, quote unquote wild and craziness. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to describe without being disrespectful to other people who do it. Not once am I the type of person that is going to judge a person for anything that they do on their channel. That is their channel. They made it with their email or their phone number or whatever. And I'm not going to tell a person how to um, operate their channel. But I'm only speak on this because my spirit led me to speak on this, and because I had someone say something to me, and like I told this person, I'm sorry if you thought that you would come to my website to see, um, you know, vulgar, booty shaking, obscenity, absurdness, whatever you thought you were going to see. You know, hey, I can't even say that I'm sorry because I'm not sorry. That's not what I'm doing. That's not my brand. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's just not what I'm doing here. I'm not going to say that I don't like to dance and twerk and all that other stuff. Because God, Lord knows I do. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. And matter of fact, twerking comes from the African culture, dancing. So it's never what you do, it's how you do it. But I couldn't even I'm not going to fix my mouth to say I apologize because I don't apologize. I'm Kim. I am 44 years old. My birthday is April 10th. I'm an Aries. I will be a beautiful 45 years old, and I'm proud of that. Um, I am just really just trying to be an encouragement to people and just really share parts of my life. I originally started YouTube in 2014 and I stopped doing it um, as quick as I started. I talk about having a previous page than this. And I don't know what happened to it. It got hacked. It got something. I don't know. Don't care. So I'm starting all over again. And it's been a real struggle. Um, so I feel like I'm just like really getting off track right now because this is not really what this was video was about. But I'm just saying it because my spirit is leading me to say it for someone is watching, and this my video, not my video, but my channel might not meet the expectations of what they were looking for when they subscribe, um, because of perhaps maybe where um, a person I met the person at or whatever. So um, yeah. Um, but anyway, I made a video about this earlier, and I'm going to talk about it again about how I want to encourage you all to pray for our the medical response teams and um, stuff like that. I have something really laying really heavy on my heart. I'm just now my video is just going somewhere else. This is what I want to say. At no point in time should you ever allow anyone to change your progress. At no time ever should you change yourself in a negative way for anyone. Should never ever in time you ever do anything that goes against what you believe, your self esteem, your self respect, your self class to make someone like you or to make someone be comfortable with you. We've got to get to a point where we realize or we can to figure out at what point is it okay to get in where you fit in. I used to be, for example, I used to be the type of person, if I met somebody and I really wanted this person to like me, and this person wanted someone who was like really loud and outlandish and, did this and this. So I would conform myself to be that way. But that wasn't me. I would meet people for whatever reason they like me, but because of my weight, they didn't like me. So, or they would, be hesitant, or I would like someone and I'd be hesitant to talk to them. Or they, would, take interest in me, but I knew that they, really wasn't liking me for who I am. They were just trying to whatever. And I used to conform myself to get in where I fit in and to make other people comfortable around me. I've gone on diet. Like right now, I am um, going through a vitamin D deficiency, which causes me to gain a lot of weight sometimes and lose weight. It causes me to lose all my hair and then my hair come back and then it'll be gone again. And I'm saying this to say because it's been a long time since I've been in a situation where I felt like I've had to conform myself to be someone else or pretend like I was down with A, B, and C to, um, make someone want to like me or be around me or something like that. And I'm just sharing a true story, not really a story, but true emotions, true situations, because it's like really, really weighing heavy on me that people are really still out here, judging people on how they talk and how they look and what they say and their way. And I know that that's always going to be something that someone does. I'm just telling you guys, I'm keeping it on 100. I can't believe, you know, I've kind of found myself in that situation. And because of where I'm at in life, coming from a place of always being a yes ma'am, coming from a place of, being passive aggressive, coming from a place of always being a people pleaser. I'm at the point right now in life where I feel like sometimes I have to always, you know, defend myself, defend why I don't want to date a certain type of person, or defend why I can't, be in a certain clique, or this or that. And I should never, and you should never, um, have to do that. And I can't believe, and I'm being honest, my spirit is feeling like I'm kind of like in that. I've been briefly put in that situation, and I'm not here for it. I'm not doing it. I'm not conforming myself for nobody. I'm not watering myself down for anybody. I have been through too many things in my life to 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 settle. I've been through too many things, and I'm not saying that I'm the only person, you guys. I'm only speaking from my own personal point of view. I believe in my spirit and all my hearts of hearts. If I were to allow myself to go back to a certain situation, go back to a certain personality, a certain person, place, or whatever, that would be a betrayal to myself, and it will be a betrayal to my heavenly Father, because all of you that don't know me in real time, you only know what you see on here. You only know, from what I've told you, my testimonies and stuff that I've gone through. You you be amazed of some of the things that I have gone through and come through. Um, and I owe all of that to God. And I tell myself now, I say, Kim, if you were ever to go back to a certain person, place, or situation that was, horrific to you, that was, a situation that was, caused me to be broken, or caused me to be hurt, or caused me whatever. I just feel like in my spirit that would be a betrayal to me, and it would be a betrayal to God, because where what I was the darkest place you could ever find, was the darkest. I can't even explain it. It was darker than my shirt. It was darker than the ocean floor. It was darker than the Bermuda Triangle. It was a really, really, really dark place. And when I called out to Jesus, he was there right away. So I cannot allow myself to go back to hurtful places, hurtful situations, hurtful people, hurtful personalities, hurtful activities. I cannot allow myself to go back to that. And I encourage other people not to allow anyone to change you. You don't always have to get in where you fit in. If you are uncomfortable with a situation, walk away from that situation. If you feel like that situation is just not going anywhere, it's just not where it's at, you're just not feeling anything from that situation, walk away. Do not try to get in where you fit in. I had a moment of weakness, and I'm being honest, where I allowed myself to get in where I fit in. And right now, because of it, I feel like shit. And I'm just like, and it goes back to what I was telling you guys about how I kept seeing a video on the channel that I follow, Grace for Purpose, where there was a video kept coming up that said the enemy is trying to use you. The enemy is using you. The enemy, what did it say? Something about the enemy has placed someone in your life to draw you away from your morals, draw you away from God, to draw you away from what you stand for. And like I told you guys, I kept going over that video, going over that video. Nah, that video ain't for me. I'm in a good place. I'm here, this, this, and this, and this. And I found myself just this week, just recently, I know what that video meant. Me doing something that I knew that was not something that I would normally do, something I haven't done in a very, very long time, and something that left me, you know, personally shameful. Don't let anyone conform you. Don't let anyone change you. It is not always healthy to get in where you fit in. It is not. So I got off a track. I don't. I had to talk about that. I had to get it out of my spirit, get it off my shoulder. I had to talk about it. I had to, tell somebody else about it because I do know one other person that has gone through or that is going through that same situation where you allow the spirit of loneliness and the spirit of desperation and the spirit of anxiety and the spirit of wanting to be with someone, wanting to quote unquote belong to someone, wanting to build something with someone, you know, um, all of those wantings allowed us to do things or act a certain way or say a certain thing or project ourselves to be a certain way that we are not. I encourage you and I urge you don't do it. I love you guys. I'm going to try to come back later.